Recording.
Give me a, yeah.
Yeah, we're online,
Yes.
recording anyway. So, hi,
Hello. Hi.
online improv. And who are you?
Yes. Hi, I'm Jen Kenny, based in Northampton in the UK. And I am loving all the online improv. Thank you so much for having me. It's really lovely to meet
Thank
you
you
and to
for
be
joining.
involved with this. Yeah, excited.
So you'll start with a solo thing.
Could do. Could do. Okay.
So, as a suggestion, do you want a location, a relationship, or a word?
Ooh, let's just go with a word. Just a word.
Astrology.
Oh,
Astrology.
astrology. Okay. Let's give that a go. I'm going to just blank that out a minute. Wow. This is like nothing I've ever experienced on Earth. It's so beautiful. It's it's like a dream. These colours, this texture. Oh, I dreamt of this day. I never thought I would actually end up here. This is this is something else. My actual dreams come true. I feel quite emotional actually. It's just look at it. Look at the stars. It's so vivid. It's like anything could be out there, the possibilities. Anything could be looking down on me now, looking into my very soul.
Oh, welcome to the moon of Saturn.
I just didn't think I would ever get this opportunity. Thank you. Thank you so
Welcome.
much.
It's it's a dream we developed together.
I know. I know we did. And all those years of practicing and all those tears of it failing. And look at us now. How, how did this happen? This is beautiful.
This is a front taste of your afterlife.
I suppose it is. The
And as we've
afterlife.
been talking in your dreams for the last years, this is one of your wishes.
I just didn't know that you'd be here. I didn't know it
Well,
would have a voice.
well, I follow you. It might look like I'm in an office dealing with different people and their wishes. But now, at this moment, I deal with your wishes,
Just for me.
just for you.
This is. I all the time I've been talking, I never knew there was a voice that would properly talk back to me.
I've been listening and noting what you've been wanting. So we were going for the big hot dog.
Yeah, yeah. That was another one. I mean, I just love that. Yeah.
Yeah,
This is so much more rich. This
it
is.
is. It's just the thing is this where you want to spend the whole of your afterlife?
Well, I. Since I was a child, I looked at the stars and I just felt that this would encapsulate it all. The colours are just so beautiful. The the expanse,
Yeah.
but it feels so lonely. I know I have you here, but
Yeah, I have other business to attend at other times, but it's yeah. The thing is, you're the only one who wanted to go to the third moon of Saturn.
so I'll be here alone.
Yeah, unless someone else wants to be here as well.
I'm not sure anyone else would. I mean, if they knew I was going to be here, maybe they would.
Yeah,
Maybe they would. Let me
well,
think back to all the people I've known in my life, and all those relationships I built, and maybe I should. If only I could convince them to come here.
Maybe. Well, it's time to wake up now. I will attend my business and we'll meet again.
Okay.
Oh, where is she? Wake up! Wake up! You're sleeping. I can see you dreaming heavily.
Oh. Whoa. Oh. Sorry about that. I just dropped off.
Oh, yeah. At one point you were like, it looked perfectly like you were eating a hot dog.
Well, I do love hot dogs. Maybe I'm hungry. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't talking again, was I?
No, just mumbling. Colors, colors.
Oh.
Beautiful.
I'm sorry. It's just I've been working so hard recently.
It's okay.
Oh, thanks, Christian. It's
Oh,
just things have just been on top of me, you know, and thank you for waking me up. If I oversleep, I become a right grump.
oh. Well, it's today's day as we talked about. We were going to pick out our gravestone, the headstone. Well,
Yeah.
we talked about we want to be prepared for death.
I think
Yeah,
it's right. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. It comes to us all eventually, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Well, the thing is, we don't have any kids, and so there'll be no one to take care of this thing.
No.
Ah,
No, we don't have kids.
no.
No. Never had that opportunity. I don't regret it, but at the
Oh,
same time, it does make me feel sad when I sit and think about it because I see other people with their families and what's my legacy? What's our legacy?
yeah, and who's going to look at this headstone
Yeah.
we're going to pick?
Who's gonna clean it? Who's gonna put flowers on it?
Yeah.
Who's gonna cry? I know it seems selfish, but I'd like people to think of me when I'm gone.
Oh, we have friends. They probably will
Yeah,
shed a tear or two.
for a
Yeah,
while. Yeah,
for a while.
yeah, yeah,
Well, yeah, they have their lives to oh, just remember how we lost a lot of friends when they had kids.
yeah, yeah. When the talk turned from beer and partying to
Yeah.
nappies and all that kind of stuff, and I
Oh,
felt excluded. I
yeah.
didn't feel like I could keep up, you know?
You and me, same. That's
Even
oh,
with the boys. Even with the boys.
yeah.
They're the same. I thought it was just a girl thing they were talking about
Oh
that.
no, 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 no.
Really?
Yeah, it's all yeah. All this stuff they had to.
Oh, you never told me. You used to go out with the boys and come back, and I know
Yeah,
you were always quiet, but I didn't realize that they were, that you were feeling this way. I'm sorry.
I guess we never talked about that.
No,
So we could write under the headstone, we're not leaving anyone behind.
we could. It seems a bit final, but it's true.
It is.
We're like fleeting stars or comets in the night. Like we
Oh,
made an impact, but then who remembers them? Who
yeah.
remembers them? They're just there for the moment. They're in the present. We're in the present. We don't need to be in the future or the past. Live
So
for the present.
live in the present and what about after? I mean, there's the systems do allow us to make choices for what happens our life.
I had been thinking about that a lot, actually.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. And how when I was young, my dad, used to take me out with a telescope and we'd look at the stars. And you remember we bought that telescope when we first got together,
Yeah.
and 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 it didn't really work that well. We sat out on that field for hours and the light pollution was just no
Oh,
good.
yeah, yeah.
And
Oh.
we didn't really get out of its box again, did we? It was one of those.
No, I think it's still up in the loft.
It is. I just think maybe we're going back to that childhood memories that I want to see space.
Yeah.
I want to be enveloped by the vacuum of space. If I came with nothing, I left with
Oh.
nothing, then I want to be in nothing, but not nothing. It's not nothing, is it? Space is color, space is
Oh,
stars.
yeah, there's a lot of stuff that science hasn't figured out yet.
Yeah,
Dark matters and light going through the whole thing.
yeah. And we could
It's,
become stardust. Maybe on
yeah,
a moon or something.
a
I,
moon.
yeah,
We could put our heads down on a moon.
yeah. A moon that no one else wants to go to, though.
Oh,
Not the moon, not the moon of the Earth. Everyone wants to go there.
oh yeah,
A
it's
further away
overplastered.
moon.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, it's overplastered. I mean, yeah, I had this, the donor cards. If we want to leave our hearts, our lungs, our kidneys, and
yeah,
where our soul should be placed.
yeah.
That's interesting. On a moon?
On a moon. I think so. I'd feel safe there. But I'd only feel safe there if you were there with me too.
Of course.
I'll, I'll, I did dream about it actually. Just then,
Oh,
when I was mumbling away about colours,
yeah.
I kind of I saw the colours, and I just felt immediately like I was in cotton wool and
Oh,
safe, and I heard your voice, but it wasn't your voice. It was there though. I don't want
oh.
to be anywhere that your voice isn't.
Thanks, Jenny. That's beautiful. I mean, we live together, beautiful life, and
Yeah,
then we'll have eternity together on a beautiful place,
our place
our place
in the sky, in the
in the
stars,
sky,
stardust.
stardust, and sing.
Oh, that was so lovely.
That's
Thank you.
interesting. Yeah,
Oh.
I
So,
did have a small idea about creating a reality where you could sign off where you want to go in the afterlife.
yeah, well, that is very interesting. It was very sci-fi. I really enjoyed it. I
Yeah.
loved that offer was wonderful. It was
Mm.
just really interesting, and it made me think a lot actually. And
Yeah.
there was a lot of truth in it as well,
Mm.
which I really enjoyed.
Oh yeah, family and kids.
Yeah,
When I was young, I had a lot of friends that suddenly moved away because they had kids and needed
yeah,
to move into houses.
yeah. Yeah, me too, me too. And it's strange, isn't it? That's why I teach children. So for
Mm.
me, every child that I get to teach, I get to leave a little imprint somehow.
Oh,
That relationship. I've
yeah.
just been tidying up today. How strange! I found a bunch of Christmas cards from children I taught 4 or 5 years ago, and it
Oh,
did actually make me feel quite reminiscent as I sort of looked at them. So
yeah.
yeah, it was really nice to just sort of bring that a little bit into yeah.
Yeah, interesting. And
Yeah.
you do you remember the names or the faces?
Oh, I remember all the faces, and sometimes I struggle with the names. But if the child had like
Mm.
an unusual, I must have. I've been teaching for 16 years now,
Ah,
so that's a lot of names and faces.
oh, yeah.
But I always, I've met children that I taught years and years ago, who've grown up now. I think my first
Mm.
class would now be 27, so they'd be grown ups.
Wow.
Yeah, and I've got definitely got some real characters that I taught then, and yeah, it's such a privilege to have a job like that. Actually,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
difficult, but it's a real privilege because it does make a big difference. I think.
Mm.
Yeah,
Cool.
any teacher does, I think, and improv teachers as well. They've made such a big difference to my life,
Yeah.
especially yeah recently.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Are
yes.
you taking a class at the moment? Guitar.
Yeah, I've been working with Jill Bernard, doing a solo improv course, which has been absolutely fantastic. I'm gonna miss that one when I finish it.
Ah,
Yeah, I've worked with Jay Suko as well. I did a course with him a few weeks back. So I've just
mm.
been taking like 4 week courses every now and then.
Okay. Yeah.
Just, I like the commitment of a course. I do like to
Yeah.
take one
Yeah.
offs, but knowing I've always got a Monday night or a Sunday night and I'm doing something, I love
Mm.
that. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Yeah. I just spent my time doing these duo scenes.
yeah. No, I love it.
I've been doing a few jams as well, but that's
Yeah,
another
no.
thing.
Yeah, no, it's lovely, and it's so lovely to meet new friends and people in the population, the improv
Mm.
population, and the world.
Oh yeah.
My world has expanded immeasurably since I started this online course taking, and you sometimes you see the same people again, and you're like, oh hi, and they feel like old friends, and you've never met physically in the real world, and I'm not quite sure what it's going to be like when we go back to the real world,
Oh
and we
yeah.
have.
Yeah.
There's just going to be so much hugging. It's going to
Oh
be,
yeah. Yeah.
yeah. And so much traveling, hopefully. Yeah. A
Oh
world
yeah.
tour.
Oh, that's a long travel if we want to
Yeah.
see all the people we met
Oh,
through
yeah.
online
Yeah.
improv. It
Yeah.
really is.
But
What what usually I ask, what do you like about improv? That's a heavy burden thing. No. What do you like about improv?
For me, it is the so the main thing I love about improv is the freedom and the play aspect of it, that it just
Yeah.
allows you to just escape from
Mm.
the
Yeah.
reality for a little while. In terms of actual improv styles and things like that, I love musical improv. I absolutely
Ah.
adore making up songs just off the top of my head. It's just my favorite thing to do. And I just, yeah, it just floats my boat so much.
Mm.
Yeah, I love music, and yeah, that's something that, and I'm working on ways to make that work online, but it's
Yeah.
hard, very hard.
I was thinking about, well, there's latency, so you can't have, but it would be possible maybe to sing like a duet, one line at a
Yeah,
time, a shift.
yeah, yeah. I have done a bit of that, and I have a duo with my friend Hannah,
Yeah.
and we play our own backtracks on our own side, so we just do our own song, then we do our
Ah,
scene, and then we do the other one does a song, and that works quite well. And we've
okay.
even managed to kind of back each other a little bit with harmonies in the background, but not too
Mm.
much because Zoom doesn't like it that much. But
Ah,
yeah, there are ways, and people are doing amazing things behind the scenes. There are some amazing
yeah.
technicians out there doing some great stuff. So I think it's definitely got better. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and you play what you have of technology and try to how to use it
Yeah.
in the best way.
Yeah,
So
exactly. Yeah.
it's an interesting world.
Yeah.
Well, let's say goodbye to whoever might watch this. Bye bye.
Bye.